everyone, I'm Shane Allman, the broker for Allman Company Realtors, your Lake Sam, Rayburn, and Toledo Bend real estate expert. Hey, today I wanted to tell you a little about how I recognize foundation issues when I go into a house. This is something that may help you as a buyer or even as a homeowner recognize these issues on your own home or one you're looking at. So I just want to explain the things that I note when I'm going through and what may be the cause. So first, I want to tell you that I am not a foundation expert by any means and not trying to be. So if you do find yourself needing expert advice on a foundation or a foundation issue, contact a structural engineer or foundation repair company and get somebody out to tell you what needs to be done. So as I go into a house, if someone's called me over to possibly list a house or I'm going in for a showing, some of the signs that I will look for as I go through this house, the first ones that I'm going to note are sheetrock cracks near the windows or the doors. They'll generally be on the corners there, and the ones that angle away, that are at an angle, are the ones that really concern me compared to a straight line crack. You may get those just from normal house settling, but when they start to go away at an angle, that's generally a sign of some kind of foundation issue. Other things that I may note is a change in the floor pitch, whether it's going down or coming up, or it changes pitch halfway across the room. Sometimes you can even look at the trim on the floor, and your trim's touching the floor on one side, and it's got a bow or it's up off the floor and then goes back and touches. That's something else that'll point on your floor issues. A crack in your tile, in your floor tiles, if that crack continues to run from one tile to the next, especially going across at a different angle, that's a sign that there may be an issue with the level of the floor, or that your foundation is cracking. Window panes that have cracks or breaks in them could be that it's starting to get stressed due to foundation shifting. And if you go outside the house, a lot of times you will find even hairline cracks or bigger cracks in your bricks or your mortar outside that angle away from those windows where you saw the damage on the inside. The biggest and obvious is a big slab crack there in the side of the slab that disappears under the house. That's an obvious sign. Now, knowing all those, what could be the cause of that? There's a multitude of things that could cause it. I know when I'm talking to a homeowner, immediately I'm going to go ahead and question, are you aware of any foundation issues? If they tell me that no, they're not, and ask me why, I'm going to point out these things that I've noted. If they do tell me, yes, we have had repairs done, that's always vital information, because it tells me that this could have been caused by previous foundation issues or in the foundation repair. When they go and re-level a slab, that oftentimes will create some of these things that I've mentioned as well. So getting that information from the homeowner is going to be imperative. So at that point, what could have caused these issues? The first and one that I look at is proper soil packing when the house was built. Did the builder of the house come in and do the proper work they needed before they poured their slab? If for some reason that they left too sandy of a soil, they didn't pack their soil, possibly they didn't put in bell piers under the slab that they poured so it had something hard to rest on, that could be an issue. Was it built on a slope? Again, those same things that I just mentioned that needed to be put in place if it's on a slope. Does it have improper drainage? If a house holds a lot of water up against the slab for a long period of time, that can create too soggy of a situation and cause your slab to sink some and can cause problems. Houses up against your foundation, that's a big one that a lot of people overlook. They love having the shade trees in their yard, or there's something significant to the tree. The root system on that tree can suck a lot of moisture out of your soil and create problems, especially during the summertime and really dry years. Here at the lakes, where we sell a lot of waterfront properties, a common occurrence is if we end up in a drought year and the lake gets really low, and I'm talking 7 feet to 14 feet below pool level, you'll have a lot of moisture that's sucked out of that soil because of the drought, and you could create excessive settling of a slab or even create a foundation issue. So know those things going into it. It's imperative to find out what's the cause rather than just immediately run from it. Some of these issues can be quickly fixed or at least fixed. Some of them may be costly, but it doesn't mean that the house is going to be a major problem for you. Broken plumbing on a slab, if you did have an issue that wasn't caught and water is leaking out of your slab, that's another thing that could cause problems. Anyhow, I hope that this information is helpful to you, whether you're looking at a home or you see some of these signs showing up on your own home, something that you can start asking questions and get an expert out to answer those questions for you. Again, I'm Shane Allman from Allman Company Realtors. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and check out our website. Thank you very much, and God bless.